And we're back. Back for another episode. What's Next podcast? How we doing, boys?
Yeah, good.
I'm alright. I'm doing well.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah? Keeping fresh, keeping healthy. Had a good week?
Yep.
Yeah? Cool. Wonderful. Let's get into it.
Alright.
See you guys next week. So, again, we'll start off with a little sport. I feel like we're just...
Sporty boys.
we're just going
That's
to keep
it.
talking about the Matildas. Well, they can't now because they're out.
Well, we can. Let's do
Well,
it.
we'll talk about them this week, but we won't be able to next
Did
week.
you guys watch the game?
I did. I was awake and I got a notification on my phone saying that I were playing. So I didn't realise they were playing until I got the notification.
Yeah.
I didn't.
You were asleep?
I watched
I
the
was
sec-
asleep.
I watched
I-
the second half.
Well, I went, watched it. I saw that they scored. And then I woke up at like 9 o'clock in the morning with the Serbian news playing. So,
The Serbian news.
yeah, so I fell asleep while watching it.
So the TV continued to
SBS,
play
yeah.
after. Yeah.
It's SBS, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you won't know, but what did you think of their performance? It was pretty
Yeah, as I said, I
poor.
only watched a bit.
So you didn't watch extra time?
No, because I was
No.
asleep.
Okay.
He watched the
Okay.
first goal.
Watched the first goal, which is...
It was 83rd minute, so I just thought...
What? Is that when they scored?
That's when Australia scored, yeah.
Oh, no. Their goal.
Oh!
When we were 1 down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so...
See, I didn't watch
So,
the first
Toby,
half,
what was
so-
the performance? How was it?
Well, I watched the second half, and they were, besides
watched-
that goal, very poor.
I watched 31 minutes.
Okay.
So...
Well, that's all the reports coming out. They were not too good.
No, they just... I don't know. They go from coming back against Brazil, one of the best teams in the world, and then... I don't know. They just seem like they shut off. Norway's defence held Sam Kerr very well, which is something to take note of. She didn't play very well, but...
Well, it would be... They would have been told to
Yeah,
lock up
obviously,
Sam
but-
Kerr more
yeah.
than anyone else.
Yeah,
That's where the rest of the team's really got to step up, isn't it?
Well, she's
and
the
they
team,
didn't.
so-
Yeah. And there was concerns about their defence going in anyway, and
What,
they
Australia's?
looked- yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think it was very good. They escaped a lot of close shots as well. Well, that's not the way to put it, but Norway had a lot more good opportunities than the Matildas did, and the Matildas got away with a fair bit. So I think the result was pretty fair.
It shouldn't have
And how
been.
the
Though.
game went.
Australia should be. I should have progressed
Should've.
a lot
Oh,
further than what
shit,
they
Yeah,
did.
definitely. Isn't this the worst we've gone in a long time?
I don't know actually.
I
I'm
think I heard that somewhere. So I'm just going to roll with it and say that this is a bad result. Which it is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It
Oh,
definitely
we
is.
know that. Yeah, for sure.
in other news from the World Cup. Do you see the Cameroon women's team as well?
I
don't-
heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Haven't
hear.
seen it.
They
So
had a few very
they-
AR decisions go.
yeah, so it was either an England goal. An England goal was disallowed, but then I think it was allowed or something like that. And
After
then
VAR.
After VAR,
Yeah.
and then one of their goals were disallowed because a girl was offside by I think her foot was offside.
Right.
It was counted as a goal, but then went to VAR. It was disallowed. It was,
So
something
they
like that.
Stopped playing.
And then they just stood in the middle of the
What?
the pitch and just said, "No, had enough. I'm not playing."
But it was offside.
Well,
yeah, very
So
minimally.
the
They just-
VAR called the correct decision.
Did it
and
stop?
they
Yeah,
stopped.
it's just them having enough.
What
And it was a close
the
game. It was 3-2 in the end, but yeah.
Wow.
That goes. Yeah.
I know we've just completely skipped over Australia and Norway, but it did go to penalties, right?
Yes,
And the
it
world
did.
was stunned when Sam Kerr flew one
Oh, have you seen the footage of her penalty?
over
Yeah.
the bar.
Oh, she made it so much harder than it had to be. She tried to open her body up straight away. She wanted to put it right in the top corner. I don't think she worried about putting it actually in the back of the net. She
Yeah.
just tried to, you know.
Or you
I
just
don't
got to
know.
put it to one of the
Yeah,
sides.
just put it.
It's a 50-50 at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
essentially.
I think she tried to.
Like
make
if you
it,
put it top bins, they're never going to save it, but it's better to
not stuff up like she
not
did.
fuck up. Exactly, yeah. To actually put it into the back of the net.
But there is a lot of pressure taking a penalty in the World Cup.
Oh,
World
shit,
Cup, oh,
yeah.
yeah.
My God,
Jesus.
you could
Especially in the
imagine the-
knockout rounds.
Yeah.
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 So
And it's Sam Kerr. She's
she's
the
our shining light.
quote-unquote, yeah,
One-
saving grace.
See the transfer to Chelsea?
Well, she denied it, sorta.
Really?
She likes
yeah.
living in America.
Well,
Yeah,
who
that's
wouldn't?
what she said. She'd rather play in
Mm.
America and Australia than because she plays for Perth Glory as well.
Yeah.
She'd rather play
Yeah.
in those two leagues than solely in
Because
the Premier League or whatever it is.
get paid fine in America. She likes living there. Likes living in her home country.
Yeah,
which is fair enough.
Fair enough.
which is.
But I don't even think it's just the women's EPL either that Chelsea playing. I think it's like a. Can you search it up? I don't think it's like
Sure. What am I searching?
Just search up like what league do the women's Chelsea women's team play in? Because I don't think it's like a proper EPL. I think it's just like a.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I definitely think it's female EPL.
Yeah.
Chelsea FC women.
Oh.
They play in the. Oh shit.
G'day.
FAWSL, Football Association
Association
Women's Super League.
Yeah.
So you're right.
So who's in that?
All right, give me a second. Arsenal, Birmingham, Brighton,
So
Bristol,
it's-
Chelsea, Everton, Liverpool, Man City,
So it's all
Reading?
English.
Yeah, it's
Reading.
English team.
Reading, sure.
Did you say Reading?
Well, it's Reed
Yeah.
with an
It's
ING.
spelled
Yeah.
Reading, but
West Ham and Yeovil.
Yeovil Town.
Yeovil Town.
Yeah.
That's right. That's the league.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
pretty much English league, just
Yeah,
Cold sun
teams,
different.
Chelsea are first
I think.
from last year.
I
2
thought the
seasons
Arsenal
ago.
women's team finished
Third.
pretty high. Yeah.
And City was second. Sorry, mate.
No Southampton there.
Alright.
Well, at least in good news in Australian sport, at least women's, Ash Barty is now
Ash Barty.
Yep.
world number one. She just gets better and better.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
We were talking about the other week. She's not far off.
She was
Being
seed
tough.
1, but ranked 2.
Mm.
Yeah, in that tournament, yeah, French Open or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So
See the,
now, yeah, you go. What are you going to say?
no, please.
Oh, I was
Take
just
the
going to say,
floor.
I was saying she's got an injury concern now going
Yes,
into
I have heard that.
to Wimbledon, so she's not going to play the lead-in tournament. She's just going to go straight into Wimbledon.
But she has just won 2 tournaments in a row.
Yeah, I
so
think she'll be fine.
we're number one, Australia. Woo.
It's been a long time coming. I think. when was
Sammy
it?
Stozer would have been last.
No, she wasn't world number one.
Wasn't she?
I found it. Yeah, it was like over 40 years ago that Australian women was last number one. I
Could've
think.
Well, she won
Yeah, she won the US Open. That's all, but still,
that well. Surely.
I'm pretty sure they said it's like the first time in over 40 years that a woman's been world number one.
Oh my word. That's not bad then.
Keep talking. I'm going to try and find this. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, while you search it up, I just found an interesting post. I think the UN posted it, and they were saying there was something about how all the top. This brings back the women's pay in sport. That all the top female players in each country, their salary is like half of what Messi's is, or something like that.
That wouldn't surprise me actually. You seen how much he gets paid?
I think that's where it's a little bit not like that's not good.
Yeah. That's
If you
not good.
combine that many players and it's only half of what Messi's getting paid. Mind you, Messi is the best player in the world.
No,
Talking about
no, he's
Here
not.
we go.
No, he's not.
You
Cristiano
sandwich
Ronaldo is.
No, he's not.
He is.
I like way rather
Messi.
Messi.
No, well, back in the day, but Ronaldo is at the moment.
No.
Although Messi did get the most assists and goals combined of the whole world this season. And probably last season as well, and probably the season before, and probably the season before that. But Ronaldo's better.
No,
Agree to disagree. They're both good.
Yeah, no
they're
problem.
both good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of salaries though, did you see NBA
Here we go.
is coming the off season? I looked at KD the other day and what he
Sorry?
would get paid. Kevin Durant.
Cool.
He's opted out of his contract.
Yeah.
What's
And
that mean?
he's not signing a new contract with the Warriors
So where's he going?
as of yet. He's unsure.
Okay.
He could go
He's
back.
in the free
there,
agency.
but,
Could
yeah,
go back. If he goes back
he'll get
after
paid
5
more.
years, he could get 230 million.
Sorry.
Signing a max deal, 5 years, 230 million or something.
Oh.
And
Okay.
if he signs with another team, it'll be 160 million.
So he gets more to play with the Warriors.
Because it's just, but yeah, like
Well, he's not gonna play next year anyway.
no,
He's gonna miss most of the year. With
yeah,
his
he's still
Achilles
going to get
injury.
paid big time though.
for sitting around doing nothing.
So just imagine
Gareth Bale.
that much money.
Yeah, Gareth, well, he gets paid a bit.
Oh, he
Yeah,
gets
well,
paid.
no, because I don't know if we've already spoken. I might have spoken to you in private about this.
Yeah, I don't.
I spoke with Charlie actually, but it was yeah. So he like Real Madrid wanted to get rid of him. Zidane, whatever,
Zidane, yeah.
wanted to get rid of him.
He still does, yeah.
Except
He's
Bale
happy
said
earning that
yeah.
much money and not
Sitting
playing.
on the
like
bench.
close to $300,000 a week. He said in like a press conference that he's happy to sit, like not even play and still get paid that much because it's in his contract, which is unreal.
That's where I was looking at, like, comparing the AFL to like overseas sports. So I don't know if you guys saw this, Nick Daniui signed a new deal for the West Coast Eagles. He's been there his whole career. Then I was thinking, like, how many AFL players have been in a one team the whole career? So it's like, you know, Nathan Jones and Zaharakis and everyone like that. And then you go overseas and it feels like athletes are just in it more for the money. Obviously they like playing their sport, but the money's such a much bigger factor, I feel, overseas compared to...
Yeah, there's a reason players like Toddy and like that are legends. It's because they've been one club players and it's such an abnormality. It's like a massive thing that these players have played their whole career at that club.
Yeah.
Whereas, AFL, that's like, you generally do play for that one club your whole career.
Yeah, and considering they don't earn much, well, compared to overseas athletes,
Nah.
they only, like, they make like $1.2 million a year sound massive. That's like a rookie contract in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, not even a rookie contract.
Yeah.
No. Like, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
What, 1.2
million a year? That's like a max contract in the AFL. And
I don't know much about how much the AFL
and that's what, like,
people get
rookies
paid.
are getting paid in the NBA. Like, it's just
Right.
obscene how
But
different
that's
it is.
where you go. NBA is a worldwide sport. People worldwide follow it. Australia.
NBA is a worldwide sport.
Like, people worldwide follow it. Did you see the awards?
Yes, I did see this.
Like 5 out of the 6 awards that were given
I
were...
don't think there was any... Oh, Lou Will was the only...
Lou Will was the only American-born player. So you've got most improved, MVP. What else you got?
Who's
Rookie
MVP?
of the year. MVP was Giannis.
Antetokounmpo.
Then you've got Siakam won most improved. You've got six man of the year, which was Lou Williams.
Does he play for Golden State?
Who?
The MVP?
Nope.
No, he plays for the Bucks.
Milwaukee.
Oh, that's right. Because I remember playing 2K and just pass to him and shoot. And
Nah, you wouldn't shoot.
Probably don't shoot.
He's Greek anyway, and he won MVP.
Greek.
Siakam won most improved, and he's from Cameroon.
Yeah, something like that.
Potentially.
An African country.
How does it? Oh, this is a dumb question. I was going to say, how do they scout him out?
Well, he only started playing when he was 17, and now he's only
You
22,
have told me about that.
A lot of
23.
Yeah, I don't know how old he is. But
Yeah, he's very
a lot
young.
of overseas players, if they're that good, they'll play in something called the Euro League, which is like it's a European league.
For basketball.
Yeah, basketball.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like Barcelona and Real Madrid. They all have teams in that. So,
Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh, Benfica have got they've got teams for everything.
Fenerbahce have a team.
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Don't worry then.
Cool.
No, and a lot of scouts will go to the Euro League to find international prospects there.
Okay, I see. That's cool.
Luka Doncic, rookie of the year this year, played EuroLeague, won the MVP in the EuroLeague.
When he was like 18.
Yeah, come over here in his rookie season, won rookie of the year. He's
a
beast.
Yeah, well, you could. Yeah, obviously, he's fucking killing it. Jesus. Younger than us, another person, more successful, and younger than us.
Good point.
I don't think he's younger than us now, is he?
You said he was 18.
Like when he won the
when
MVP.
he won the MVP. I think he's a couple years older than us. But
Maybe a year.
How do you spell his name?
Luka, Luka.
Okay, yep. What's his last name?
Doncic, Doncic.
That was the first one that popped up before Modric.
Yeah.
He is... Oh, he's 20.
Yeah,
so
just older than us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm only 18 still. You said 19.
Oh, yeah,
so.
bloody...
28th of February 1999.
Jeez,
So,
bloody
just
hell.
over a year.
Yeah, good on him. Plays for the Hawks.
Nope.
No, he doesn't.
Plays for the Mavericks.
He got drafted to the Hawks,
That's what I read.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
jeez.
Yeah, right.
So I think that's it for sport. I reckon. Has he got
Maybe.
anything else to add?
I don't think I've got anything.
Move on.
Oh, did you see that back heel assist in the
Yes.
AFCON?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Nigeria?
No? What?
Oh my god.
Oh, what? No, maybe.
a guy who plays for Nigeria
Mhm.
was running across the 18-yard box
Yeah.
and backheeled it a through ball. It was the best backheel through ball you've
And it
ever
was a
seen.
lengthy pass as well.
It
He
was
timed it
gorgeous.
perfectly.
And then a beautiful goal. You have to watch it.
Okay. All right.
My word.
Well, maybe if I remember, I'll link it.
Who do we
That's
think's
why.
going to win the AFCON?
I mean, either I'd say Senegal or Africa.
Senegal?
In it.
Senegal, I own it, but
They're an African team, are they? In it?
yeah.
Because they got Mane. They got Naby Keita. No, he's not from there. They
Yeah.
got Koulibaly
Yeah.
as well. Or I'd say Egypt, just because Mo Salah.
No, but they didn't even win a game in the World Cup last.
Egypt are through. They've
Yeah, but it's AFCON. It's
Oh,
African.
good point. Yeah.
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 There's
I
not
don't.
as much. Nigeria's probably the other
Nigeria
one.
could be up there.
I love their kits so much.
Yeah,
Holy
Their
they're
kids are
shit.
amazing.
Yeah. If you look at their teams, like you say that there's not much, but you look at their teams, they're gonna hell of a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Shit, yeah.
and there's a lot of teams there. Like Aussies would struggle against them now.
Yep.
Big time. It's a much better competition than it used to be.
I don't know how the Socceroos are going to improve.
We've got
read
a
something the other day,
shit generation. Let's not
doesn't
beat her
look
in the
good.
bush.
like because now all those things about Totti scoring the penalty against us came back. I'm like, we're in the round of 16 in the World Cup.
And we should have won. That
Yeah, and we should
that
have won, yeah.
generation, we had players like Mark Viduka, Harry Kuehl, Bresciano,
Schwarzer.
Lucas Neal in the back line,
Yep.
Schwarzer keeper. All these players playing overseas in Premier Leagues.
Yeah.
Like, we were top notch, and
Now it just
it's shocking.
like even watching the World Cup last year. I think I watched the first game with you when we lost to France. Like
Mm.
2-1 was like, oh, that's a pretty good result. Like,
Well,
you
for
know.
That is a good
France,
result.
That was
I know,
a very
but
good
They
result.
won the World Cup, but
I think we seem to.
I don't know. It's just, yes, like you said, it's a weird generation of, like soccer in Australia, I guess. Because there's a lot they need to do with the A League. They don't pack out national games anymore, like international games anymore. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Don't you
But-
worry.
Australia seems to play a lot better at tournaments.
Yes,
I think we show up better at tournaments, the Socceroos.
Yeah, they played
That's a-
Korea in that friendly the other day or the other week, and that wasn't too bad.
And we had very much our second side,
Yes, yeah.
but they did play well. And then
Yeah.
it wasn't long ago we won the Asian Champions League.
Asian Cup, yeah, 2015.
Yeah.
when it was
Yeah.
here.
So like we played much better in tournaments.
But
than we do.
that's what I mean. I feel like that's still the older generation. That's a different
I've watched
generation
heaps of
to now.
documentaries, and 2015 was like the last year. That's when we after we won the Asian Cup, and then that's when the A League turned to shit. That's when the Socceroos started to
But then even
Going on
Mas
with the
Luongo
decline.
in that was our player of the tournament, and he hasn't had a game since then.
no, yeah, they're just friendlies, I guess. And
Yeah. Even in the World Cup, he barely played, and he was our player of the tournament.
wait, play the tournament in
for
the Asian Cup.
Asian, yeah.
Oh, that was 4 years ago, and I don't know, he played back then.
Massimo Luongo,
Yeah.
yeah, he was absolute
Shit,
quality.
there you go.
Really?
Big standout, and he just hadn't played since then.
Wow.
And he's over in England as well.
He plays
He's doing
for
well.
QPR.
I think who have we got at the moment? We've got prospects. So in a couple of years we should be right. We've got Mabil. We've got Arzani.
Yeah, Mobile's.
Trent
Yeah.
Sainsbury is quality.
So I love Sainsbury. Yeah.
Matty Ryan, keeper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So we've got
We've got a
three.
core.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
I think they're lacking. Yeah, well, a main striker obviously since Tim Cahill.
Since
Yeah.
Cahill's
It's just-
gone. Yeah.
They've got the wingers sorted. The midfield's as good as it can be. I think they're just.
Tommy
lacking-
Juric is not a good enough striker to lead us.
Don't you reckon?
Nah,
Nah, probably
Juric
not.
or Rogic?
Juric.
Rogic is good though.
Rogic is good.
Yeah, but
he's
he's
an attacking midfielder.
he'd be- yeah,
He's
exactly.
not a striker. Yeah.
No, yeah, Juric isn't good enough. And then they have players like
McLaren.
Mi-
Chuck him in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, Naboo.
Yeah.
Oh, Naboo's actually playing alright. I don't think Jamie McLaren's A-League.
Soccer
International
is.
No,
standard.
no,
Yeah.
not at all.
No,
but he
Naboo
has
is-
played.
he's-
Naboo was quite
You
good.
see, he had a jersey swap with Fernando Torres.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star.
Anyways,
Anyway, there's
our
there's
weekly
sport.
soccer chat. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Sport just turns into soccer pretty quickly.
That's alright.
Just about.
Anyways.
Well, it's something we all know rather than
Yeah.
NBA and AFL.
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway.
So, let's get into some topics that were sent in. We've got one here from one of our former teachers. Obviously, we won't name him, but he one of our favourite teachers. I don't know if you ever had him.
He is
No,
our
I
rowing
didn't have
coach,
him.
so
Yeah.
we're pretty close with him.
I remember
Yeah.
you scammed him $20. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, well, he sent in a question.
So hopefully, I hope he's listening now.
Yeah,
I will be.
I'll give
Yeah,
him his
I'll
book.
make him listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not a question, a topic. He just wants to know what we think about the new mobile phone ban.
That's right.
In all schools. Lucky I don't go to school anymore.
I'm so glad.
From
I
an
think-
outsider's perspective now, it's like, that's a good idea. Kids
No
will start
way.
learning. But while
now it's a good idea.
we're at school, it's like...
Nah, see, I'm still looking back, and I'm like, if
Really?
I was in, g'day. No, if this was last like a year ago, and I was there, I'd be kicking up a fuss. I'd
That's
be
what
like,
I'm
this
saying.
is bullshit.
Whilst I was at school, it'd be shit house. But looking at it now, it's
It's a
like...
good idea.
Oh, it's gonna be good
It's
for
a
the
good idea.
yeah, it'll be good for the kids. But
What?
I still,
I feel like if I didn't have a phone, I
I'd
would
be
have got
lost.
more...
I would be
Yeah.
absolutely lost.
Yeah.
It's not like even using texting in class. It's like using it for music and
Music,
stuff
Googling.
like that. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
even when
exactly.
you forgot your calculator, just use your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
didn't have a calculator in year 12, so phone come in
Didn't
handy.
ya?
No.
You didn't have a
In
calculator.
I
year
borrowed
12.
one from everyone, every class.
So what
Oh.
did you do further?
Yeah.
So how'd you do the sacks
Everything
and the
else.
exam?
Because it
Borrowed.
and shit.
Yeah.
What?
So when I got into the exam, half the things was like, I don't know how to do this on the calculator because of the apps and stuff.
Did you
Ugh.
do you mind sharing your study score that you got? What do you want to
Same
keep
as you,
going?
actually.
Really?
For
Yeah,
maths.
For further?
Oh, I thought you meant overall.
No.
I got like it was like a 30 raw.
Okay.
I can't even remember any of my study scores.
I got
That's not-
37 raw.
140.
But 30 raw without using a calculator, yes.
Something to be proud
That's
of.
pretty
I was a little
Oh.
bit upset with mine because my teacher said to me, if you don't pull your head in, you're not going to hit a 38 like you're expecting. And I'm like,
Yeah.
just shut up. You know, I'm gonna get my 38, no problem. Don't you worry.
But-
and then I get a 37. So
Would-
he was right, and
Now
I
look-
hate it.
Now looking back on it, did you two even need an ATAR or a study school?
No, fuck
Exactly.
no.
We knew
I
that.
knew that already.
We knew that, yeah.
Yeah, I just
I guess that's you two were very stressed when it came to exams. and shit.
God no.
We are the two
I
least
did-
stressed people in the world.
I did not study. I can say that confidently.
Me and Sam, the extent of studying we did was talk about philosophy at coffee.
That's right. Yeah, I took my book to. We actually met DK. We had a coffee with
Did meet
DK.
DK.
That was like a day before the exam. Wasn't
Exam, yeah. That's
Yeah.
about all the study we did.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
It was real funny walking out of the philosophy exam. So the very first question on it was about a guy called Rene Descartes, and he's one of my favourite philosophers. And like we knew a lot about him. Like
Cogito ergo sum.
yeah,
It's a very
I
famous
think
quote.
therefore I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard that before, but he's one of my favourites. And like we get into the exam room, you know, we sit down, open up the question, and like we make eye contact. Was like the first question was about him. Simple, easy as
Yeah,
the
we looked
question.
at each other. We got
Like this is so good. So we walk out of the exam room and we're like, fuck, that was actually, you know, that first question, that was so good, that was easy. So we walked out of the exam room, you know, thinking we've got this. And we talked to DK, we talked to our other classmates, and everyone, you know, he's like, oh, you know, how was it? I just got the exam. Oh, first question, easy as. We're like, yeah, we got it. And one of the girls who was a lot smarter than us said, oh, you know, is it this? And said something completely different to what we thought.
Oh, that's the worst.
We just
Yeah.
looked at each other and we're like, oh.
And DK is just like, yep, oh, that sounds great. This sounds like a perfect answer. And we're like,
Shit.
oh, shit.
There goes that exam.
Yeah. So we thought we had done magic
Mm.
on that exam. And first question we thought that was super easy. We got wrong.
That's probably not a high mark question if it's the first question.
No, it was a 1 mark question.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
nice,
lucky.
okay.
So it was meant to be easy. That's the thing.
We thought it was.
Philosophy doesn't sound like an easy subject at all.
Well, we actually, it's because he has like 6 different writings or whatever
the
they were.
philosopher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
6
just
meditation.
6 meditations, and we got his info off his 3rd meditation when it should have been off his 6th meditation,
Okay.
and that's where we fucked up.
Well, the question wasn't it? What was his conclusion in his 6th meditation? We're like,
Yeah.
oh, easy. But
Just had
Anyway,
it,
We got off the wrong one.
yeah.
Do you
Oh, Sam, that leads me to an idea.
Oh yeah. What's your idea?
Bing. Oh, there we go.
Oh no, it didn't. Oh, it didn't really work.
Let's go
There we
to
go.
Oh, there we go.
DK's philosophy question.
We
for the
could
week.
bounce. Yeah, we could bounce into
Just
that.
jump straight there. We're on the
So-
philosophy topic.
Sorry.
Do you want me to get it up to us?
Yeah, so I don't I don't see these questions before the show.
So you haven't seen it?
I'm always excited for this segment.
All right.
because-
This is a good one. I like this.
I did have a read, but didn't have a think.
Focus.
I didn't have a think either.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so this is going to be all of us thinking
Let's go.
for a
So he's
little
given us a long,
That's right.
like sounds complicated, and then a short one to go. So realistically,
sounds
this is
like
what I'm
every
asking.
week.
All right. So if there are two forces in our lives, one of physis, which is the nature of things, or physical forces like our emotions, and one of nomos, which is the rules, laws, and rationality of our life as humans, are these forces in opposition? Is it a good life that one follows the rules, or is it about following your natural passions? Can we ever find a balance? So in short, should I listen to the heart or the head, or can I do both?
Okay, that's easy for me because I was really lost in the first part of that
Or
question.
physis and
same.
nomos.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
that,
do remember learning about that, but
I
yet again, don't remember. You're right.
you can answer. Don't look at me as well. I'm just thinking.
No, you said I.
Yeah,
said that-
you get to go
Instantly,
first
yeah,
before
first.
we jump ship onto our.
So, like, would you rather go with your head or your heart?
Well, should you listen to your heart or your head, or
Can you even listen to them?
Well, logically, and sort of what I do, you have to go with your head.
I've learnt the past month, after some circumstances, that listening to your head is the best thing to do.
You got to do what's as much as what your heart think. I'm gonna put this in really dumb circumstances. Really bad circumstances.
Okay, just go.
No, so like when you do when you tip your team in AFL,
Okay.
and with Melbourne's form this year,
Yeah.
my heart would say go with Melbourne.
Yeah.
I don't go with my heart. I'm going with my head because I want to win.
Okay. See, in terms of I agree. I reckon you should always go with your head.
Yeah.
But in terms of specifically for footy tipping, I'll always put the Hawks down. Because
I just go with my head because I don't care who wins.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit different, but that's just the
you don't
circumstance
follow
I'm-
a fucking team, Jesse. That's your problem. You
Student
don't
of the
have a
game,
team.
Sam. Student.
Well, what would you guys do? Because you guys have more exposure to this. What?
I'd
Yeah.
always go with my head because
So, what other decisions could this affect? Like, what other situations?
a job. So if
Yeah,
I was offered a
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I know where you're going with
if I was offered a job that paid less but I'd like it more,
Yeah. That's
Actually,
your heart,
no.
going with your heart. Yeah.
yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
going with your
Yeah.
heart. But going with your head is sticking with the job you don't like as much, but you get paid.
Well, think of
You
it
get paid to not like it.
in relationship term. Say if you got offered a scholarship to go overseas, but you had a partner back here. So going to your head would be like,
Let's go.
this will be the best thing for
Gotta
me
go over there.
long term. If I want to do something in my life, I'm going to go overseas.
That's right.
Yeah.
My heart would say, oh, I've got this amazing person back here, but it's better off to go overseas. So I
Yeah,
would say go with
definitely.
your head.
Go with your
If
head.
you go to your option, I'd go with my heart in that option. I would way rather have a job that I actually enjoy.
I would go with my heart in that option as well.
I would
So all right,
hate
so
to-
we're saying you can
You
do
can
both.
do
Both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
But wasn't the question you could do them both at the same time?
No,
No,
it's
no,
just said,
just
can you do both?
Okay. Well, yeah, easy to do both.
So what was
It's
what
just
was physis and
circumstantial.
nomos again? Can you read them out?
So, physis, I believe, is the nature of things or physical forces like our emotions. So, physis would be your heart.
Yeah, your heart.
The head is the rules, laws, and rationality
Yeah,
of our
yeah.
life. So,
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
So that's sort of like obviously this. Okay. Well, I'll pose this to you guys. If this house was burning down, obviously I don't live here. One of you two are inside. So say you're inside still. Would you go back in and save it?
Yeah, I'd go.
If you knew that
that's not the answer I was
chances
expecting there. Thanks,
the,
Sam.
the chances of dying were 80+%.
Mate, my life
Yeah,
is
well, that's-
redundant. I would go in and
There you
I'd
go.
save Jess.
Aww.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
I'd save you too.
There you go.
Because
So-
really, it's your mate's life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you go with the
That's
heart.
right. Have you guys
You
seen
gotta be
the
good.
speaking of your mate's life? I just wanted to bring up some ads that I have seen recently. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's the no talking.
Yeah,
on
Triple M one.
Triple M.
I did say that. That's good.
So
What's it for? Why
it's
they not
for
talking?
men's mental
Oh,
health
okay.
awareness.
Well, that's
So the whole premise is there will be no announcements, no ads, no radio talking,
Yeah.
no yeah,
interviews, no nothing.
nothing. And the whole premise is we won't talk, so you can. So you reach out, you talk to your
Yeah,
mate.
you talk to your mate instead of listening to.
And there's another one for the NRL.
Yes, I haven't seen this one.
So it's like got these three guys sitting on the bench. No, sitting at a party, just on so on some chairs at a party, and your mates. There's a fella just standing on his own that looks a little bit upset further down, and it like sort of cuts to them sitting on the bench for NRL, and your mate's there, and he's by himself. So it's like don't sit on the sideline.
Yeah.
Is the premise. So like if someone's in trouble, you go out and you help.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We'll make a compilation
Every episode
of all of these.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I think it's definitely something that needs to be like talked about and needs to like. I think even moving out for us, having the boys like, and we're all very open with each other. We're all very much like, if one of us is feeling shit out, so every day we get home from work, it's like, how was your day?
It's like, oh, boring. But still.
But if one of us has had a shit day, it's like, oh.
I was going to say, I don't even live here, and I feel like just doing this podcast and even you two just having your house has made us, like, it's made you connect more as well.
Yeah, and you need that with your mates. You need to make sure everyone's all good.
Yeah.
That's right. So we might as well, while we're here, we'll drop look after each other, everyone. Anyone that's listening, just go talk to your mate. Go talk to your family.
Don't be afraid. If you're afraid to talk to your mate, then maybe they're not really your mate.
Fuck it, why not? Have you guys ever experienced, not suicidal thoughts, but, depression, anxiety?
I don't think so.
You don't?
I've got upset. Like, I've been upset a bit, but I don't think I've had... I don't know. See, I just don't know what it would be like.
I live with anxiety every day.
Yeah, I do that.
So I'm not about thing. I'm a hypochondriac. I'm terrible.
Is that...
So that's when you think you're going to die all the time. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like, mine's not extreme, but, like, if there's one little thing wrong with me, I think it's going to lead to this, and I'll search it up on Google, and then,
Really?
If you Google, if you use Google as a doctor, it'll just tell you something.
Yeah, I know.
You've got cancer.
I did this back in, like, year 11. There's seriously a time where I thought I was going to die.
What?
That's how my brain works.
Why didn't you reach out, Toby?
I don't know, because I was just younger back then. Like, I'll talk to my parents about this.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. It's something I don't think us three have ever really talked about together.
No. This will be the first time, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I get upset very often. Like, I know the last time I was upset, and I know the last time I was upset before that. Like, shed a tear, have a cry, hug it out, back to normal.
Yeah, so I don't get very depressed very often. Mine's just more being anxious and nervous.
Yeah, see, I'm not.
Really bad for me.
Joff had a little bit of times I've been depressed. I like felt that way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I think depression is more over long term. You're real down.
Never had anything.
I've got like a week at a time where I've been pretty down.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's why moving out here's been awesome. I've had Sam and Blake and everyone around there. But yeah.
Everyone coming over every day. Getting visitors all the time.
Yeah. Old Charles.
Even today. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. To end that, a side note, please make sure that you reach out. Like,
that's right.
No matter who you are, there's always someone there for you.
That's
no matter
right.
who you are.
Definitely.
But, yeah. Anyway.
That is something that needs to be spoken about sometimes.
Yeah, it is. And I'm glad that we did it.
Yeah. Why not?
Good boys.
Well, we've got an audience, so we might as well try and let everyone know that, it's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay to not be okay?
It's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, leading on. Oh, actually, I saw this. Did you guys see the lotto went to $80 million and two people won?
People won 40 mil each.
Oh my fucking god!
What would you do what would be the first thing you'd do?
I would.
I'm gonna say my answer, but it's gonna sound shit. You guys.
Well, you know the old saying, like when people say, when you're up here, instead of going higher up, bring people up with you.
I was about to
That's what I'd do. I'd help out my mates, help out my family, first and foremost.
I told my girlfriend this because whenever it goes to that high, we always enter. If I won $80 million, minimum 10 would go to charity straight away.
Yeah.
Just like
Really?
that. Yep. No matter what.
80 mil.
Shit.
Give 10
It's
away.
$80
You've still got
million.
70
Yeah,
mil.
I know it's 80 mil. That's
at least $10 million. At least then 8 to charity and then 2 to all my friends. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I'd be
But
helping
money
out
would
my
go out
friends.
straight away.
Giving my friends investment money, house, whatever they needed.
We've talked about this. You've obviously would have talked about it in psychology in school, but we dropped a bit in philosophy as well. But it's like apparently the people that win the lotto are more depressed or become more
Yeah,
depressed.
that's what I was
and
going to
upset.
bring up. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, because
does money actually make you happy?
yeah, well, I think enough money makes you happy.
That's
when
yeah.
you when you work towards a
Yeah,
reward, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's the thing. When you work towards it, that makes it better.
I think that's part of the reason we help out other people, because with money,
Yeah,
if you're the only one that's got money, it's no good.
it's
You
boring.
can get yourself as much as you want, but you're always striving for more anyway. Fulfillment, really.
Yeah, it's sort of like what you're saying. If I had enough money to live a comfortable life and didn't have to stress about bills and you know mortgages and all that, that's where I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But if I'm out there splurging money all the time and
Yeah.
like not realistically, but if you guys were down the dumps or whatever, like what's it going to do to me?
Yeah.
Like
That's why I think, if we bring people up with you, don't splash it out, invest it, make sure you're comfortable for your life.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
What are you searching at?
Yeah, we did talk about this philosophy. It was one of the philosophers. Hume. David. No, I can't remember. It was the guy that pushed for living a life that's comfortable enough for you, and every single cent of money afterwards you donate.
Oh, that was a newer one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Peter Armstrong.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it. Yeah,
Peter Singer.
Peter Singer. That's right. So, yeah, Peter Singer, that's it. So this guy, he wrote the book. Oh, God, I've got to find it now. I've been looking for this one word.
What? Tell me when you find it. But
Yeah.
what I was going to say is, like, even if I did win the lotto, I'd still want to go to uni and study, and I'd still actually like to have a job.
Yeah.
I'll say that now because I don't have the money.
No,
mate,
you'd have
but
to. Because
Because then, well, that brings back to your point of the heart. You could easily do a job that you love. Because it doesn't matter how much you get paid. You got backup as well.
exactly right.
But I would not sit around doing nothing.
Attainment?
Altruism.
Oh, altruism.
So that's the idea that
Altruism,
you should donate everything when your life is comfortable enough. So there's people that'll be very, very extreme because they can live they can live as comfortably with less. So like they could live out of an RV and still work and live a cheap life, but donate the rest. Where I would prefer to live out of a house, which costs more, but you donate the rest.
Yeah, even just buying, I mean, it's weird to talk about, but just buying $1 million house, paying it off straight away.
Yeah.
Out of 80 million, it's only $1 million.
Yeah. Well, you make yourself comfortable
First, and then,
then
anyways.
help out around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So I just want to bring up altruism.
But first, you'd have to bloody invest it so that you're comfortable your whole life.
So because of this, like the stat with all the depression and everything, I think Tats Lotto agents, the winners, when you win your $40 million or whatever you win, they give you like an accountant or someone like that to advise as best they can to invest it and to not spend it.
Because a lot of people that have won it have gone bankrupt not long after.
Yes.
Because
Because
splurge straight away. They don't invest in properties or whatever.
so they actually do help you out with accountants, all that sort of stuff, which is good. I only found that out not recently. I think you must have told me.
I might have,
potentially.
Yeah. But that's the thing, that they give you financial advice because of what could happen. Well, how it could turn downhill pretty quick.
Yeah.
Because if you buy an $80 million home, you've still got to pay for that $80 million home, and your huge car and all this shit. Like, just because your cash has run out doesn't mean you're not in debt. Like, you still got to pay all this shit off. I don't know how to explain it. But
I was a bit lost there.
Yeah, that was.
sorry.
That wasn't the best example I've heard.
If you don't buy it cash, if you pay, I don't know.
Get
whatever.
Yeah. All right. We'll move on for that.
Speaking of having too much money, I don't know if you guys know too much about it, but Israel Folau, did you see his
GoFundMe
God.
page?
Yes.
I think more people are supporting him than are against him.
Because of Christian
'Cause
society.
it's Christian society, but
Extreme Christians.
Extreme.
I don't think.
he would have set the record for like highest, at least Australian GoFundMe page.
It was over. He had over 1 million.
And I saw it like a crazy screenshot. He was number one. Then you got like some really sick kid who actually needs the money. Who was just like had 1/10 of what Israel Folau had.
Reaches near the $2 million mark.
Oh my god!
Paused at $2 million.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that was all just for legal
Yeah, so
costs. Not
legal
for him.
experts have as well, because his goal was 3 million, and legal experts have come out and said that whatever he needs will not cost anywhere near $3 million.
Exactly.
So that's also another thing. But like a lot of people are arguing as well that he didn't do anything wrong because he, free speech.
Yeah.
But then I've brought up the idea of the fact that we don't have free speech in Australia, and
Yeah.
I was saying this before.
Yeah.
Because something as little as swearing, which Australians tend to do more than anyone else, I'd have to say.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
We do a lot ourselves. South Australia has increased. Well, all of Australia increased their swearing laws and penalty.
Yeah.
South Australia has now hit a maximum. I don't know what you'd have to do to get this. $1,250 fine, or 3 months in prison.
That'd have to be at a police officer or something, surely.
Well, it'd have
Probably
to
could
be.
Yeah.
Probably at the Queen, maybe. I don't know.
The
Swear at
never
the
came
Queen
to
in
South
public.
Probably a
Australia.
Wiggles concert or something. Swear. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. I don't know. I don't know
Kids
what.
around.
Well, yeah, with all the kids.
Oh, okay, gotcha. What's the? I say
Specifically the Wiggles.
Same level as the Queen.
The Wiggles have just
I
a
know
bubble
more
of
songs the Wiggles are
protection.
made.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because people were saying that it's free speech, but we don't have free speech in
Nah,
Australia.
you can't say anything without people getting hurt now.
No,
Yeah.
God.
There's always
Just
someone
about.
that'll get hurt.
Oh yeah. Do you guys watch? He takes it to the extreme. But do you guys watch Isaac Butterfield?
I've heard of him.
Heard of him. Yeah.
He's just
on
he's
YouTube.
he's a
The
guy
Aussie?
the
Yeah.
Aussie who just pushes PC boundaries to the limit. And
Ooh, that's Mike.
Woohoo. Mike here, mate.
He's not. Yeah, like he's always going against feminists. He's always going against vegans.
He doesn't say it because he is against it. He just says it to get a reaction because he knows how much you cannot say anything.
Yeah, he's not even.
Well,
not
it's
even just
funny.
with-
Let's not.
He
be
makes it
real.
funny as
Yeah.
well. But
People's reactions to that is funny.
It is tough. It must be tough being a comedian now. Because quite literally, you cannot make jokes.
this is a while ago, but you see, Kevin Hart was going to host the Oscars, but there were, gay people who said no, he can't do that, and everyone's like, why? Because he made homophobic jokes, and not
years
directing at him. It was in a set,
ago.
very long time ago.
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah, right.
So
Okay.
he had no other choice but to not accept it. Because I was actually at his live show in Melbourne when he announced it to everyone. That was the first time he announced it, and like everyone was going crazy.
Oh wow.
And then we heard like 1 or 2 months later that he's not going to accept it because he's just had too much backlash
Yeah,
from something he said 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah, and it would have been
It could
more
have been.
tolerated back in the day.
Yeah, and it might have been bad, but like
there's no,
it wasn't bad back then, but just now it is because of what the world's
we're
going
just
through.
a very soft generation.
No, I
I
think
don't
there's
understand
so much diversity that it's not we're a soft generation. I think we're all tough as nails. But I think it's just there's more diversity, so there's more minorities, so there's more you say the thing, it's going to affect people, where back in the day people might not have come out as transgender or come out as homosexual,
okay.
so making jokes weren't directed at anyone. But now, because there is the minorities, that it is directed at people. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Cole.
Yeah, you done well.
Yeah, no problem.
Lovely.
Anyways, moving on. So another. Well, again, talking about a sort of a minority, another question sent in was: should a male transgender be allowed to play sport with or against women?
No.
No.
It's a genetic thing.
Yeah.
Genetically, they are a male.
Yeah. So I'm guess this comes from the Hannah Mouncy situation. You know, her,
Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
him, her.
Is that the football?
The massive footballer who was a male turned into a female and played WAFL. They didn't play WAFL. She played VFL, I think, and she just dominated because
Okay.
Genetically, she
I mean, you can search up a photo
is
of
different.
her if you want.
Like,
Mouncy, I think, like Mouncy.
Yeah. Okay, so she was a male.
Yeah, so look at the size of her.
Yep, she's a little bit bigger than everyone.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think that's
you
a
have
bit unfair.
obviously it's the start of what's going to happen in the future,
Yeah.
obviously. But
Yeah.
so this is where they need to maybe make more tests, or they need to, I don't know how to put it, but
Well, there's
maybe test that they need to do more thorough testing that she's more of a female than she is a male.
Yeah, I think there is like testosterone and estrogen tests, and that like trans people playing sport have to have that test, and they've got to, be on par with average.
And they can't not play sport.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's not.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
saying that they're eradicated from society as a whole, but
Not at all.
Yeah.
They
there just needs to be more done.
It's not their fault,
I
really.
think it needs
No,
to be
no.
needs to be fair, because
Yeah.
I think it's just the start of what's to come, and obviously we have to get over.
Well, as I
barriers
said,
to start
there's more people becoming more diverse, and so there's only going to be more cases like this.
Yeah, I'm sure 10 years' time there'll be heaps and it'll just be a normality.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Yeah.
It'll go either way, but it's the first case we've really had in Australian sport.
And it's the first case that needs. Yeah, especially in Australian sport, it's a bit.
And it's
smaller
hard.
of a
It's hard to
demographic.
know what to do, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, even
definitely.
us just
It's
talking
really
about
hard.
it now is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to offend someone just by saying what I
Oh
think.
yeah. It's. Yeah.
It's just hard to know.
It is.
What way
Yeah,
should
it
go.
is a
tough.
tough.
Clearly, they're a transgender because she is a girl in her mind or whatever, but genetically she's a guy, so it's really hard to know what to do.
And yeah, obviously not going against her or anything, but she was putting people's lives at danger because she could ram
Really?
one of the other players in the ground because she's double their size.
Yeah. Mm.
She could, Anyways, well, that's what we're here for. That's what
Yeah.
we're here
I'd like
talk
to know
about
how
topics like that.
the other females, what they think about it.
Yeah.
Well, I think they must have been fine with it because
Well, if she was there.
Yeah.
they would. I didn't see any people going against it. Like, well, obviously there's people against it, but not the players themselves are against it.
Yeah.
Well, I would say if others are okay with it.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
Well, all right, we're going to quickfire segments.
No, I was about to say that's it. Oh, we needed to. Do you want to set up our live caller as well? We're gonna.
Oh shit! Yeah, we haven't done that actually.
All right, we'll do
I've got
quickfire questions while you set that up.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. One superpower, what would it be?
I used to always want to be able to time travel. I don't know why it was, but I wanted to do that. I feel like
I would not want to fuck around with time.
Yeah, I feel like it could get really bad.
Yeah, you heard of the butterfly effect?
No, it's a
Good
song.
song.
No, it's a song. Yeah. Well, it's when I don't know.
One thing affects everything.
So, we could use it with right. So you go back in time. You're crossing the road, and you crossing the road makes a car stop rather than when in the past the car kept going and killed baby Hitler, and then Hitler was never existing, and then that means the whole Holocaust never happened, which means, it's just huge effects from you stuffing up the tiniest little thing.
Well, that's not stuffing it up. That's a good thing. But
Yeah, but who knows what would have happened instead of that?
All right, would you guys kill baby Hitler? That's a question that I've heard a lot because people are like, oh no, it's a baby. See, that's messing around with time, so I wouldn't do it. But I would. 6 million people. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's big.
But then if you did it, like I said, you don't know what would happen instead of that.
Exactly.
Maybe someone
Maybe 10
bigger,
million
more
people.
powerful. Someone in America does it where they have heaps more people.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, so my girlfriend she's really into the World War situation and all that, and she reads all the books and all that about it. And there's been heaps of numerous people saying that when Hitler was growing up, he was a normal child. He didn't do anything wrong. He was he's very intelligent. It was I don't know.
Well, he clearly was intelligent. Look how many people he had following him.
Persuaded him.
Yeah. He was a very good public speaker, and
Yes.
I think because Germany lost the First World War, if he dished out an excuse, the economy was bad because of the Jewish, which I'm pretty sure I think that's what he was saying. He dishes out an excuse that is believable for the German population, then they're on board. He's got a following, and that's when the snowball happens. downhill.
If you want to
Yeah.
look into how he did it, read up on Friedrich Nietzsche's work.
Is that a philosopher as well?
Yeah.
It
Actually, I
is.
was going to ask this before. What classifies you as a philosopher?
We are right now. If you're
Just talking about...
if you're having a think, you have a
Okay.
think, you question anything, I reckon that's enough.
But like,
Yeah.
true philosophers are people who just go really...
Well,
in-depth.
I guess a true philosopher is someone that makes a book and makes
Yeah,
money.
writes about it.
Like, can live off being a philosopher.
Yeah,
which
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
gotcha.
pretty rare.
So what would your superpower be?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you've already
sorry.
told me.
Can I have a superpower to have all the superpowers?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Probably,
To not hear the question I just asked.
yes. The superpower to make cuts in videos.
You've got that.
I've
We've
got
got
what
that
else would you have?
superpower.
Fantastic. I'd have... Oh, see, I don't know.
Yeah,
Because,
okay,
like,
seriously.
invisibility, you can, like... Oh, can I have the chick
Why-
off
why are you
Fantastic
asking-
Fours?
Mm.
Sorry.
Because she can go through walls and turn invisible.
And turn other things invisible.
Yeah, I reckon that's pretty fucking
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
I think another... Sorry, you go first. I want to say another one, which would be pretty cool.
Oh, I've always thought mind reading would be cool, but then
Or you'd
there's a
find out
lot
too
of stuff
much.
you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're not supposed
yeah.
to hear a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine looking around at like someone just sitting over there thinking, that guy,
What
that
were you
Jesse
thinking?
guy's a dick. Like, like if you,
Yeah.
it'd be shit for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
I'd want to be able to fly, if I'm honest.
Oh, isn't that
That'd
just
be
really boring?
Sick. Okay, whatever.
It'd be cool, but
Yeah. Bloody hell.
Yeah,
so
but
the ability. Oh yeah, there you go.
what can you do other than flying?
I don't care. I can fly.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Yeah,
it's-
We have a tsunami and everyone dies. I'm still alive. I'm flying.
well, with one other person, you'll save me, won't you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Strong enough to pick me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I'd just have
when-
Superman. I'd be Superman.
Yeah, see, I was about to say that. Isn't that just boring though? Because you got everything.
I've got
Yeah.
everything.
Oh, well, you said I couldn't have everything.
But I'm Superman, so I chose someone's powers. You
I
didn't
don't-
choose someone's
What
powers.
powers does Superman have?
He's super
I don't know much about
strong. He
comics.
flies. He.
We can't.
Laser
die.
eyes.
Besides kryptonite.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
I'm gonna say Pepsi.
Pepsi
I've
Max.
been Pepsi Max.
Oh yeah.
I said this to you guys before, but I'm a bit angry at the Coke ads at the moment.
Yeah. you are.
What's that?
So they're a lot about diversity, which is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But specifically, they've got a fucking Kiwi at like the Kiwi is a main character in these two ads that I've seen.
What's wrong with that?
Or it's I don't know. It's an Aussie ad, and it's got a fucking Kiwi. It just pisses me off just a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they got. It's the one at the footy.
Just
isn't
because
it?
like,
yeah.
just because they're taking it too far because it's an Australian ad.
I don't know.
Oh,
I just
okay.
I just
Yeah, I don't care.
I just
It
don't
doesn't,
like
doesn't
it.
bother me at all.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't know why I'm affected by
They
it.
got a
but
much
I'm like,
better
"Oh,
accent
fuck
than
it."
us, so I think it's
Yeah.
cool.
What?
Wish
No,
I
they
had a Kiwi
don't.
accent.
Yeah,
I don't like. No, I don't
mean-
like the Kiwi accent.
Really?
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Yeah. Sorry, winter. Yeah.
I'm summer.
It gets
Really?
way too hot.
If
in
soccer
summer.
was played in summer, it'd be amazing.
It is. Yeah.
I'm
well, it
only
is.
winter for soccer. Like actual.
Oh, you play it.
Yeah.
So you would say winter.
No, summer.
Oh,
I could
I
still
just
play
feel
soccer.
It gets
It's
too
just-
hot.
No, but
Going to sleep sucks.
yeah, but then
in
you get to
summer.
go down to the beach. You get to go down camping. You
yeah.
got-
See, but going to the snow. I've been
Nah.
going
I've
to
never
the
been to the
I
snow.
much prefer beach.
see. I've been going to the snow. I've gone to the snow all the time, but we would never take family holidays to the beach.
See, I like both, but summer.
Nah, see, winter
No.
is just so much
That's
better.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Oh, dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Cats. Are...
Easy.
Frank's the
fucking
only
easy.
cat I like.
Frank. Yep. Your
Yeah,
cat.
so your cat is like an exception to cats.
He
Like
is.
every time I go up to a cat, it just runs away.
Frank
Like, it doesn't want to be a friend.
welcomes you
Frank's
into his
pretty
life.
much
Frank is awesome.
a dog.
Yeah.
Thanks, Frank.
Dog cat.
Weird food combinations you enjoy.
I said this one to you
It's
guys.
disgusting.
I've had it before. I've only had it like a couple times. Still more than 0. It's peanut butter on some bread with some tomato.
That's disgusting.
See, a lot of people don't even like tomato to
I
begin
hate
with.
tomato.
Yeah,
I
see,
like
there's your
tomato,
problem.
but not with peanut butter.
Have you tried it?
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
That's
Maybe
right.
have you got a tomato?
No, we don't have
Okay.
tomatoes.
Next time, tune in. We'll find out if Toby liked it.
We'll eat a piece of peanut butter toast with tomato on top.
You got something, Toby?
No, I can't think of any. I just have normal food.
What the hell?
What's yours?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit!
Nah, I used to have. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. I reckon that tastes good.
There's certainly some things that I've had where people are like, what are you
Yeah.
eating that for?
Oh, actually, okay, this is a pretty bad one. This is like back in grade 4 or 5.
Doesn't matter when
They
it
used to
is.
have-
Yeah, I remember one when I was in grade 4 or 5 too.
I used to have like a piece of pita bread or like a wrap.
Pita bread.
I put peanut butter and jam.
Yeah, pita bread.
Pita bread.
I put peanut butter and jam, and then I'd put ham and cheese.
Oh,
That's disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's-
Oh, I just remembered that.
That is
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
I used
I
to
don't
just
need-
put my like LCM bars in my bread and have LCM sandwiches.
What?
That is weird.
That was
What
young.
the
I'd still have that.
What?
Do you guys remember the first day Guarino was here
Yeah.
at school?
Yeah.
He rocked up to school, and because he lived with one of our mates, and he didn't know it. And we rocked up to school, and he takes out his sandwich. It's not as weird, and it's got like salad and all that in it. And then we asked him, like, "Did you have meat in your sandwich?" He's like, "Yeah, there's a hot dog in there."
What?
And we're like, "Wait, what?" He said, "Yeah, it's a hot dog sandwich."
Jesus.
He had like salad and stuff in there
He's
with just cooked hot dog.
he's a strange Italian. Does he listen to this?
Yeah,
Do you
I think
know?
he does.
Okay.
Well, that's odd, Greeno. You should really.
That is a bit strange.
I might try it. It doesn't sound horrible. If I'm
I
honest.
remember.
I can say it's not too bad compared to what we've said.
I remember in primary school, this broke my heart. I felt so sorry for this girl, but she was a German that came down, and for the lunch order, you know how you had the little basket
Oh,
you'd
you
run
told
off.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
She ordered a sausage roll,
Yeah.
which you know it's a sausage
Standard
roll,
sausage roll.
and she was given a sausage roll, and she got so upset because she wanted a hot dog, like a sausage in a roll. So she wanted a hot dog, but put a sausage roll down because she thought that's what it was, and she was so upset. She's like, "What is this?" You know.
You could get them at fish and chip shops now, though.
Yeah.
Battered sausages.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
I've had the
This. Oh, yeah.
after big nights out.
Yeah.
Have one of those beef patties that are just fried. They're so unhealthy
that.
for you.
I was gonna say.
Except it'll cure your hangover before you even have it.
Like fish and chip shops. They sell deep fried Mars bars as well. That's a bit weird.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
You guys had deep fried ice cream at like
Deep?
Chinese joints?
No.
I wish.
It blows my mind. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
You could.
Like
I've
it's
heard of
nice.
Well, I'll Google it. Just so you can
sounds
get a
awesome.
picture.
Hmm.
This is it. I don't know how they fucking do it. Look at that. So it's just ice cream, with deep fried crumb. But how do they do it? How does the ice cream stay cold? Is it just so
I think it-
frozen?
Wouldn't it just be cold batter?
Well, it's got to be deep fried in hot oil.
Oh, it looked like they just put the batter over the top. Like
Well,
they
no,
just-
because
they
it was
just battered
fried.
separately.
It's
They-
fried. It's crispy.
I better
How
not.
does it not turn to liquid then? It must be like
I know.
ice.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, good one, Jesse. I'm just gonna keep ignoring that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Continue.
what do you say?
No, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Just another pun.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just another
Continue.
one, you know.
Continue.
Anyways, I think is that it for the live questions?
Yeah. That's so.
Alright, so we'll end off with our live caller. Now
Yeah,
we've
we
got-
haven't organised this.
so
Stay
that's
well.
tuned. At the end of the episode, we got a big announcement to make.
Actually,
We
after,
do.
Well, do you want to just do it now?
No. We'll do it at the end.
We'll do it at the end.
Alright, end episode. I say, Sam, if you just want to put numbers 1 to. Oh, actually, no, we've got to call our caller who didn't answer last week.
Didn't
First.
answer.
See
Okay,
if he
no problem.
answers.
No one has contacted this caller all week.
Yes,
No, he hasn't. Has he reached out to any of you guys?
I haven't reached out.
No.
but I from memory, this caller never answered my calls.
No.
But I'm pretty sure he did answer yours,
Well,
maybe a couple times.
do you want to call him?
So
then?
do you want to give him a go?
I don't. Yeah. I'll give me his number.
You don't have it?
Probably don't say
Can
it.
you show me the number?
Yeah,
He's right
that's
there.
all right.
All right. Here we go.
It's not on camera.
Da-da-da-da-da.
We'll make a slight cut here. Bang,
Yeah,
and we're back. No.
We'll just cut this out.
And we are back.
Okay, we're
Cool.
back.
All right. Got the number. Oh, I do have his number. Should
Oh,
have checked that.
jeez.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
give him a call. Hopefully they
See?
pick up.
See how she goes.
Wonderful. Thanks, mate.
Just put it as close as you can. Uh-oh.
Doesn't sound good.
No. No.
All right.
Wowee.
Well-
That's all right. Well, we've got another one then.
Try again next week.
If you want to put the numbers 1 to 5,
1 to
And-
5.
and then whatever pops up, we'll just do.
Okay. All right. Randomise. Number 5. All right. So
Oh, I should do this.
We're just going to do it.
I'll have to do
He'll
it.
be very happy.
Hopefully he answers.
What?
okay.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
I reckon I know who this is then.
Hope that's his number.
Hope he just picks up. There we are.
Hello, berries.
G'day, Clayton. You are live on What's Next podcast.
What's going on?
How are we?
I'm not bad, mate. How are you?
Oh yeah, doing good, doing good.
That's well good.
How have you been? You got any questions? Got any stories?
I'm actually a little bit a bit low on them. Righto.
How about? Give us one. Give us one. First question comes to mind.
Anything.
First question. What's your favourite flavoured Doritos?
I used to love the hot and spicy ones, but they're gone, so just the regular.
I'll just go
No, a
nacho.
bit much for me, but no, that's all right. Yep, fair enough.
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese from
I'd say
Toby.
The
the
yellow bag.
just the
The
original
nachos.
green bag.
Yeah, but you have a couple.
Yeah,
too,
no,
don't
but
you?
you,
And you're
for
fucking
nacho.
Oh,
whatever,
okay.
had
Gonna
like
say.
a stroke or some shit. So
That's a good point. Pretty unhealthy. Oh well.
yeah.
Got any? One more question. One more question. We'll let you be.
One more question. Jesus.
Put you on the
yeah.
spot.
What's the question that I asked?
What?
Oh.
Oh.
What's your favourite brand of clothing?
Tommy Hilfiger.
Ollie clothing.
Yeah, right.
Cheap plug.
Ollie clothing. Yeah.
If
Hit 'em
not,
up. First brand.
out of line clothing. That's from a friend from primary school. Makes these actually.
Oh.
I've
there you
got
go, that's pretty
executive
Yeah,
clothing.
right.
Yeah, it's all
Executive,
cool.
real
We've got,
cool.
like, our own little small brands
Yeah,
that we follow.
hit 'em
It's
up.
Cool.
Big
There you go.
ups. Lovely.
All right. Any cool stories for us, Cook? Or are you all done?
I think I'm just about done, mate.
Ah, well, thanks for joining us. Second ever
Beautiful.
caller. Thanks for answering.
No worries. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
See you later,
See you
mate.
later.
Catch you later, boys.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Fantastic.
Had
How was
an
that?
answer.
There we are. We're moving from the list. We've got another one down.
Lovely.
Oh.
So, is that all?
That is all.
Ready for our big announcement?
Should we just before this announcement? Should we say what's happening over the next couple of weeks?
So next couple of weeks we will have some absentees
Yes.
in
So-
Toby for 1 week.
I'll be gone next week,
Yes.
and you'll be gone the week after.
But will you be
But
back?
I will be still gone.
So next week we'll have an episode. Jesse and I will find a guest. Actually, why not? If you want to be a guest on our show,
Give us a message.
give us a message. If you want to be in the chair that Sam is in right now,
You might even be able to have my laptop
maybe.
No.
with a bit
That's
of.
up to
Actually,
you.
no.
I'll
Fuck
take it.
off! Don't you dare touch my.
And then
laptop.
week after that, these two will both be gone.
So we'll figure something.
My
out.
housemate Blake will join.
We'll let you
We
know.
need
You
one
know
more
how
guest
to-
as well.
Will you have a device to record?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll
fantastic.
let you know.
So we'll still
So-
have podcasts.
We will have podcasts. They will be a bit different for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think we're going to plan to pre-film some as well about,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
wanted to do that, but
Different
I'm
other
leaving
ones,
very
so.
soon.
So
Oh no, I'm talking about even with other guests as well.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah.
So next few weeks will be a bit different. We will still have content, but
Yep.
let us know. Give us some more
Um,
questions. But anyway, for our
Yeah. Oh,
big
sorry.
announcement,
And just by the way, if
It's
you want
not
to be
yet.
a live guest, just if you have something interesting, obviously, if you're going to come on the podcast and just talk about nothing, it's probably not worth coming on.
Yeah,
So
bring some stories
if
for
you've
my
got,
absence.
even if you have, something going on in your life or that you can talk about, let
Yeah.
us know, and you can be actually physically on the show next
Yeah.
week.
for sure.
There you go. All right, big
Big
announcement.
announcement.
Big
So
announcement.
we will be hosting a radio show pretty much
When I get
Yeah.
back.
when Sam gets back.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been contacted by a radio
Shack
radio
Radio.
Shack
station,
Radio.
Shack Radio, based in
They-
Gippsland on the internet.
Yep.
Go look them up.
Yeah,
give them
we'll
give
share
them a
their
like on
page.
Facebook.
Yep.
Have a listen to the radio. So we, in a couple of weeks when Sam gets back, we'll be
Yeah.
hosting
Probably
at least an hour show every week.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
Still working on details.
we don't know the ins and outs of it yet, but it won't be live here. It'll be live on their
we will
radio
be
show. So
yeah,
we're gonna,
doing live. So
Yeah, so
Um,
we'll do it live on their Facebook page and live on the radio station.
on their station.
So both of them. So as long as that, we do want to still make podcasts separate.
yes.
so
yeah,
we'll do-
that-
that's why we're going to film sort of something in advance to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure that we always
So,
have
yeah.
content.
That's going to be completely different. So you're going to have, so don't worry, you're not going to miss out on the podcast or anything.
I don't think anyone's worried, but
Oh, we have our listeners.
Oh, they're worried.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
big announcement. We will be on a radio show.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Go give them a like, search them up.
Yep, we'll drop some links.
Links in the
Sure
description
will.
for sure. Yeah,
All right,
I think
yeah,
that's
so-
all we've got.
We've grown pretty quickly.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is what, the 4th
Okay,
episode?
Yeah, I think we say it every episode. Like, thanks a lot. Like,
For the
I know we
support.
only have don't have any likes or whatever, don't have any followers, but
No.
It's amazing the amount of times we've gone down the street and
Yeah,
people may not think that this means much to us, but they come up and say, "Hey, love
Yeah.
the podcast, love
Yeah.
what you're doing, it's cool."
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like, cheers! Like this is something we just started as
yeah,
just like a few
Something
mates
to do.
having a bit of fun.
yeah.
And we've really, really loved
I
it.
think we've enjoyed it so much that we're actually really intrigued and keen to take it further.
Take it,
which
yeah.
is-
See where we can
yeah.
take it. So, like, not to toot our own horn or anything, but anything we share on Facebook, Instagram, give it a share, give it a like,
Yeah,
tell your
share it
friends.
around, yeah,
We understand you're not going to listen to every single one, but
Yes.
whenever you can, give it a go.
yeah, and let us know what you want us to do. If you want us to do maybe even shorter pre-filmed episodes, if you don't like listening to longer ones,
That's a good point.
yeah, let us know anything you want to do.
If you have any
We
events you want us to attend,
Yeah. As well as that, we're planning to buy a microphone that we can just take around.
Clip microphone.
Yeah. So we want to do like, shows on the road essentially.
Yeah.
So we've got the idea of Spilt Milk, the festival in Ballarat.
Yeah,
We want to
amazing.
have it all organised by the time that rolls around, so we can walk around and interview people at a music festival.
That
So we
would be
reckon that'll
very
just
fun.
be pretty
So just-
funny.
Yeah. Leave down your ideas of what you want us to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear it.
YouTube related, video related, podcast related, everything.
Yeah.
We're open to anything. So, yeah. Anyway,
Thanks, guys, for listening.
Thanks so
thanks
much
for the
for
support.
listening.
And,
Give it a like, subscribe. What's next?
Is it cool to say I want you when you don't wanna be alone? When we move together only, it always works out.
We got that on film. Good one, Toby. Oh shit.